Okay, I am a cis, not white, but I'm a cis male. Okay, so this doesn't really matter. This is my opinion, but don't listen to me. Okay, it's just my opinion on Dave Chappelle's new special. um, okay, people are very mad about all the trans stuff, but that's not the point of the special at all. He said he was going all the way. He said he was trying to get canceled here. Okay, so he rehashed all his trans jokes from the Sticks and Stones special, basically like doubled down on them, right? But the point of the special was, and like, listen to the stories that he tells. You really gotta listen. You really gotta pay attention. Okay? There's a joke that he tells about space Jews. He goes back to this joke twice. He tells two stories. That is what the special was actually about. It was about space Jews. Space Jews. He says it twice. Both times when he rehashes this joke, and the punchline is space Jews. He says it twice, okay? What does that joke mean? Think about it. There's people dying. Okay, so Dave also told a story about DaBaby, okay? Please free DaBaby. He said some homophobic stuff, but he also killed a guy in the parking lot at Walmart, okay? In his defense, the court ruled it self-defense. So he did kill a guy. He has a body. He killed a guy. He killed someone with a mom and a grandma and a grandpa and a dad and maybe a family. I don't know. He killed someone in a Walmart. DaBaby killed someone in a Walmart. Okay? The court ruled it self-defense, fine. But they hadn't ruled it that. Like, he had already came out with... he had already became internet famous. He was already, like... He had that song, Shug, which fucking bumps. I love that song. Okay? Everyone loved that song. DaBaby was hot, and he still had an open case. Okay? So in his defense, it was self-defense. But don't forget, he had tons and tons of streams. Like, internet money, streaming money, all of that shit. He had all of that. Well, the case was still open. Okay? Dave said, didn't hurt his career at all. Think about it. Space Jews. He said that joke. It didn't cause any controversy at all. Dave is a genius. He's a genius. Space Jews didn't cause any controversy at all. And, okay. And then, yeah, and then, like, DaBaby makes a gay joke, and he's, like, getting canceled from festivals. Like, they're really, really trying to cancel him. I think he's still getting gigs, and he's still doing fine, but they're really trying to cancel him. Like what's happening with Dave Chappelle. Says some gay jokes, and they're starting to cancel him, okay? Now, the way that I'm seeing the news report about this, like, whether it's, like, bloggers or, like, I've seen both sides. I've seen, like, but, okay, the gross thing is, like, there's a bunch of people that were like, yeah, Dave really stuck it to the trans people and blah, blah, blah. They were giving him shit. It's against cancel culture. That's not what it was about, dude. It's not even what it was about. It was about space Jews. It was about, look how mad we're getting about stuff that doesn't matter. Okay? And because we get so mad about it, that's what killed Daphne. I mean, we can't say what killed Daphne. We don't know. We don't know what drove her to do it, whatever, you know, like that story. I don't want to go there. It's pretty fucking dark, and I can't tell the story like Dave can, because he tells it so, like, but that's like a friend of his. Like, that's real love, man. That's like someone he wants to help out. That's someone he's doing a kind thing for, like something nice for. He doesn't care if you're trans. He doesn't care. Dude, he's telling you, like, hey, I love y'all. Like, Dave has love for people, man. He's like our guy. He left the 50,000 on the bus. He walked away. He stayed our guy, okay? He's not a sellout. This is the proof, okay? Like, everyone's all mad about all this shit, but like, why aren't we mad about space Jews? we're mad about trans jokes. I'm not saying trans people don't they matter so much. We all matter. We need to treat each other better. Like Dave is saying that. Like listen to him. Watch the special. Don't watch all these people saying that he's transphobic and all that. Like he's okay, he said he's transphobic, but he's a comedian, he's joking. Like watch the special. Listen. Listen. You need to listen. You got to stop thinking about yourself. You have to stop making everything about you. Everyone, we're so bad about this in America. We're so bad about making everything about us. Like, oh man, like that's what they call like the oppression Olympics or whatever. Like it's like your claim to fame is like how oppressed you are. And it shouldn't be that. Like and like you know what it is to counter to people who say that oppression shouldn't be recognized. Like, oh, like slavery was a long time ago, we shouldn't worry about that now or whatever. Like those people are idiots. Like you got to recognize that we have a dark history and there's like consequences of that, and we're still facing these problems today, okay? So like people get mad. Like we just automatically get mad, man. We automatically we start getting mad about these trans jokes, and we forget to talk about space Jews, okay? Which is what we should really be talking about. Like shit that actually fucking matters, okay? Like, oh, man, I'm so mad. Like it took a week for me to find any kind of review on this special that even mentioned the space Jews joke. I found a few Jewish publications like that reported like afterwards that like called those jokes anti-Semitic. Of course, Zionist Jews saying this stuff, but and these are the Zionists that say that you're anti-Semitic if you're pro a free Palestine. Like, man, like, pay attention. Space Jews. That joke went over everyone's head. And he knew it would. There's a reason it does. That's the point. You guys missed the point. There's a reason that joke went over your head. And there's a reason that you're getting this mad about trans issues in relation to this comedy. If you're looking for transphobia, this was not it. Like the like YouTube is creating it. Like, well, I mean, like the trans community that refuses to watch the special, trans community that like refuses to listen, or LGBTQ, or white people, basically, even other like, well, the people that don't like Dave Chappelle, I think that they don't want to listen. Like maybe I'm like fine, maybe I'm wrong, but I watched it and I tried to hear him out. Like yeah, he was picking on trans people, but like he picked on. Like, and this is, like, one of these talking points. He picks on everyone, like, but he didn't just pick on trans people. He told that story about Daphne, his friend. He sent a message of love that was misconstrued as transphobia, and now that's the big story instead of space Jews. Why do you think he talked about the baby? That's what it was about. Everyone needs to chill the fuck out and start listening to each other. Fucking listen, please. Just start listening. Space Jews.